I think there's two. One is I went to India in 2005, I believe, to look through the country and sort of see what the assumptions I'd made about the people and the culture, if they matched up to what the reality was. And I found out it absolutely did not. And so I found out that, there aren't Buddhists on every corner, and that there were actually Catholic churches there, and the culture was really rich and vibrant, and not everybody's poor, and all kinds of things like that. And so that story, I think, was impactful for the people that saw it, but also I connected with a lot of people in Asia, and I thought that was really good. On a personal note, sadly, my mom passed away about 6 weeks ago, and I think that one of the things that we overlook as photographers is those photos that we take that are personal. And, last summer I was at a family reunion that was sort of an impromptu family reunion, and I set up my camera and just took some quick photos of our entire family, not knowing that those would be the last photos that our family would have. And so for our family, I think that is for me the most meaningful story I've ever told, is here we are together for the last time. So I think it doesn't matter really the technology. I mean, technology definitely impacts some people because they are technophobia. But overall, I think I'm reminded, I was just watching last night this documentary on the improv club, the comedy club. Yeah. And they're interviewing all these people that were now very successful, and one was Jerry Seinfeld, and he said, why is it that there aren't comedic superstars emerging more than once every 13 years or so? What's the deal? Sure. And he said, the reason is nobody wants to do the homework. Nobody wants to do the practice and put in the time. And I thought that is so closely related to how photographers are now. Correct. That there are so many photographers that think they get better gear, they get better flashes, they get whatever, and they can now compete with somebody that's been established for a long, long time. And there are no shortcuts. It doesn't matter what type of photography you want to do, you have to put in the time. And usually that time is like 8 to 10 years. There are no shortcuts. I think that the most impactful thing you can do with your skills is to use them for something that you are passionate about. For example, if you are an animal lover, you should apply that to maybe working at a dog rescue. If you are a portrait photographer, do the very best that you can to capture people in a way that they will cherish those photos for a long time. Going back to what I said about my mother, who knew? I mean, what if that was a different photographer? We want those pictures to be terrific. Because in the end, we all give accolades for those amazing photos that are, on the cover of Vogue, or maybe they're on Time magazine when it was around. Those big name photos that we all know and love. But the photos that mean the most are the ones that you're gonna go back and try to save when the flood comes in. And those aren't in a magazine anywhere. Those are kids and moms and dads and sisters and brothers. And those are the things that mean the most. And so I think connect your passion for photography with how you live your life, and you'll see that you're making an influence for positive, no matter where that is. One of the things that I've been known for is making hundreds of videos, tutorials and educational videos, and product reviews and guides and all that kind of stuff. And over the course of years, I've sort of burned out, honestly, on not photography so much, but the content. Sure. And my scope of understanding the world has sort of stopped. And so I need to increase my understanding of the world and people and culture. And I want to really push myself to do some photography that I've never done. And so I've closed down my studios. My staff is now working on their own. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep everybody on staff. And I am traveling with a good friend and fellow artist. Her name is Alexis Catherine. And we are doing this thing it's called Spontaneous World. And it's the world. We're going to travel the entire world for, we don't know how long. At least 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 6 years, we don't know. Sure. And it's called Spontaneous because we haven't planned anything. So what we want to do is we've planned some things. We want to go to a location. We're going to start in the Bahamas because we have Deaf Stoppers workshops there. But from there, we're going to go to Peru. And that's it. That's all we know. So we know we're going to stay in Peru. We're going to explore that country until we are finished exploring. And once we're done, we'll go to the next place, wherever that is. We might stay in a city for a week or 3 days. We might stay in a city for a month or 3 months. We don't know. We're going to be writing all of our stories on our blog, Spontaneous World, and we're going to be making some videos about the culture and the travel and the drama and all those kinds of things, and those will also be on Spontaneous World. And then in addition to that, I'll be talking about how those videos and how the photos were made, and those will be published on my photography blog. Snap Factory and AdoramaTV will be publishing some of those videos as well, and magazines. So yeah, it's going to be an adventure.